good morning, and afternoon, and evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Miss C's Cottage, home of the Sun Bunny. I am Miss C, and I love each and every one of you. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Sam. Good afternoon, Sam. Good night, Sam. Um, and Barbara Riggles is here this morning. Barbara Riggles Baker. BRB. Be right back. She never goes. She's always here, and I love, love, love it. And there's my sister Eileen. And Denise Lee is here this morning. Welcome in, Denise. I'm so glad to see you. And there's Marlene Young. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys had a good evening last night. How many of you stayed up to watch the new year come in? I think I went to bed around 10:30. Our neighbor, the home that I live in is in a neighborhood. We are on the main street, so it can be classified as a business, but most of the houses around this home are residential. So last night there were a lot of fireworks going off. There's Marsha Lee. Hello, hello, and my cousin. Happy 2025. I hope this one is better for you, my love, because you don't need any. And I have to tell you, Dee, my ankles are getting big as yours. It's awful. I have to, when I sit in here, I have this board. I have so much to show you guys today. It's I have this board that actually goes in the kitchen sink, and it fits this way over the kitchen sink, and then a colander sits in here. So when you're chopping up your veggies, you can throw all of your peelings and stuff like that in your pairings into the colander, and then take that out and throw it in the trash. Well, I don't do that. I don't cook. So it was between the dishwasher and the shelving unit. And I said to Mr. Elmo one day, "Do you use this?" And he's like, "Well, I used to," because he never says yes or no. You cannot get a yes or no answer out of that man. Well, do you use it now? Well, I haven't used it in a long time. Well, are you going to use it anytime soon? And he's like, "Well, I haven't used it in a while." So I said, "Okay, thank you. I'm going to borrow it." So I set my big Centro on here and held it and cranked and let all the stuff come through the hole. Perfect. But I didn't know what to do with the Centro, and I didn't work with it enough, and I didn't go on YouTube, and I didn't find out anything to do with it. And I basically thought, I'm not probably not going to use it, so I gave it away. Well, then what do you do with it? Right now, I have it over the top of my trash can because every time I move something, it falls into the trash can. And so I put it over the trash can. And because, Cousin D, my ankles are getting as big as yours, I put my foot up on that with this handy dandy little pillow so it doesn't crink the back of my knee, and I keep my leg from swelling. Genius. But the little Central falls right through the hole. So not good. Not good. Not good. Okay, so many things I've been doing. Diane Major, I want to find out how you are doing. And Kim G, I love you, love you, love you. And there's Mia. Hello, my sweetheart. And Mara's here. Oh my goodness, I love it when Mara comes in. Here's the thing, you all come through the door and you're so happy to see each other, and you're all chatting, and I'm looking at all your smiling faces, and it's getting, and then Mara comes in the door and everything calms down. The chatting is still there, the greetings are still there. It's just a calmer atmosphere, and I love it when she comes in. Yeah, this wooden board is perfect. Dolly, hello, sweetheart. I understand, but I have missed you so much. And so I'm very thankful that you were able to take your time and do what you need to do and then get up and begin to live again. That is so precious to me. And there's Kitty Lane, my baby boomer from the peninsula in Virginia. Glad to see you in. You know what I said? She is teaching me that information, putting it in my head. She is teaching me American Sign Language. I took sign in school for my degree because you had to have 2 years of a foreign language, and because I was going to be a teacher, they allowed sign language to be my foreign. But it's one of those things. If you don't use it on a daily basis, you begin to forget. You forget, and I have forgotten a lot. Diane, I'm doing great. I am doing great. I kind of fell into a depression Christmas and New Year's because I knew what was coming up, and it got me a little down. But today's the first day of a new year, and I am good. And I'm blessed because all of you are here. You can still go back to school, Diane. You can take classes online. You can still go back to school if you choose to. And there's my Pebbles, spreading love and joy and happiness throughout the new year. Uh-oh, she's birthing bunnies again. Kim! Kim! This morning, I made 2 pieces of bacon with Kim and some cheese because we're going to do well, I didn't put my ends in yet. So I made a piece of cheese, and here's the other thing I wanted to show you. I have some cotton. It's 100% cotton. I love this cotton that I got on a clearance for 99 cents at Hobby Lobby. You know that. It's regularly $4. I got it for 99 cents. It is the colorway Woods. And it is cream, and it has specks of green and brown in it. And guess what I'm making? I am making a tortilla shell because we're going to have burritos. And I am thinking that it looks pretty much like a tortilla. Hello, Leslie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Benita Alexander's back. Woohoo! I love you guys so much. So that is my morning crochet. Whoops. Look how we did this bacon. We started out with this, the maroon, and then we went to a red, and I didn't have red. I used Crafter's Secret Bordeaux. It's kind of a wine red. And then I didn't have white, and I didn't have cream. Well, I guess I did, but I didn't know I had it. So I used dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 da. I have no clue where the tan went, and I did not use it all up, and I may have put it away. But I used a tan, and I think my bacon came out pretty good. The only thing I can't figure out is Kim said, Missy, you want to make another piece of bacon? And I said, yep. And so we made another piece of bacon, but I got to do my ends in. Look at this piece. This looks like a nice wiggly piece of bacon. And then look at this one. Why? I don't know why they're different. So I sent a picture to Kim and I said, I don't know why my bacon's different. You know what she said? Every piece of bacon is different. She's just so practical. I love her. So I have my cheese and my tortilla and my bacon. We're going to do a not cheese. Yeah, cheese and bacon, and we've got to do eggs. I think I think we're doing eggs. But we're going to do a burrito roll up. So that goes there. Finished all my pretzels last night. And let's see, that goes here, that goes there, this goes over here. I am working on, pardon me, coffee. You know what? I have been, well, I'm better now. And I have been having yogurt for breakfast. Not, I like the Activia, but I don't know what it is with the Activia. It's supposed to be really good for you, but it doesn't work with me well. So when Mr. Elmo goes shopping at Publix, he buys the parfaits, and they're about this size, and they're yogurt. And then there's a section that has fresh fruit on the top of it and a lid. And then there's another portion, a capped lid. And inside that top portion is a little package of granola. So I got my fiber and my probiotics and my fresh fruit. And I love those things. And they're little, they're cheaper than $3. They're two something. Just happened to have the container here, I think. Or did I take it to the kitchen? Oh, you never know what's going to be in this trash. Nope, it's in the kitchen. Okay, it doesn't make any difference. They're less than $3. And he's like, that's a lot of money to spend on breakfast. I could make you breakfast because Margaret's not here yet. She's not back. So it's just Mr. Elmo and I here at the home. I could fix your breakfast. He doesn't always fix breakfast. He has specialty breakfasts that he fixes, and they're really, really good. So, yeah, muesli. It's like granola. Muesli is similar to granola. I don't think muesli is cooked, though. And I said to him, do you remember in October? I think the whole month of October, what I ate for breakfast was Jimmy Dean bacon bowls. And they're more than that. And he found some at Walmart that were $4. Walmart brand, great value, I think their brand is. And he bought those for me. So I had a breakfast bowl just about every day at $4. So I said, this is cheaper. Okay, if you want to eat it. Oh, Denisha, you just need to wait a few years, Denisha, until those grandchildren grow up and learn to appreciate all that you've done for them. They'll be making you breakfast for sure. Yeah, granola added to Activia it's really, really good. And I have a recipe for granola. If you guys would like it, I will put it on my community page because it's really, really good. And there's a list of basic ingredients, and then there's a list of things that you can add. If you like those, you can add those. If you don't like those particular things, you don't have to add them. Some people like almonds. Some people don't like almonds. Some people like flaxseed. There's not a whole lot to flaxseed. It's just mostly bulk. But if you like flaxseed, you can add flax to it. It's just apple and peanut butter. You know, Kim, I was going to ask you this morning, you know how I like my peanut butter best? On a spoon. That's the best way to eat peanut butter. And you can use the lids to make what? To make bobbins to hold yarn. Elmo can make yogurt? Oh, Sister Susie, you need to send me the recipe for that. Hello, Martha. And Sally Stevens is here. And Amber, welcome, welcome, Amber. See, no two pieces of bacon are alike, even if they come right next to each other into the pan. I missed Kim's dibs anyway, so, but it was a good thing because I don't need any more yarn. So what do I get in the mail yesterday? Two of the Red Heart Super Savers jumbo stripes. Ounces, 482 yards in each one. It's a 4. You know what the name, the color name is? It is called Sutherland Stripe, Sutherland, like Donald Sutherland. My family, the McCoys, came from northern Scotland on the estate of Sutherlandshire. So I had to get it. I just had to get it. Your grandchildren, Kitty, are beautiful. I didn't mean to scare you. Someday they'll cook for you, not because you're unable, but because they love you enough. There's Sandra Carlton. I love you, girl. So special to me. And Vivian, Happy New Year to you, sweetheart. Sometimes you feel like a nut. That's true. And Margie, my arrow lover. That girl was wild and wicked, but she's better now. You can make yogurt in an Instant Pot. I don't have an Instant Pot, but we'll figure something out. The Lick of the Draw series. Oh, I showed you mine, didn't I? I think it's over there. Yeah, I did. And then I saw the second one, number 37, today. I don't have my cards yet, and I couldn't keep up with you, and I hadn't got my that's not true, Kim. I had not got my colors picked out yet. What I think I'm going to do is pick out 4 colors and then do all of my squares out of one of those or a combination of those 4 colors so that when I get finished, I can put them all together and have something useful because I'm just really not into doing granny squares. But I'm doing it because I love you, Kim. Forest stripes. These are called Sutherland. Heidi! There's my Heidi girl. Leave your shoes. Come on in. Bring your smile and your project. This is a Wacky Wednesday today. It looks like forest. It does. It's theirs are similar. I think they just changed one color or whatever, but this one is called Sutherland Stripe. I think you can see that. I think. Yeah, Sutherland Stripe. But because I'm from the Sutherlandshire, I had to get it. You're excited to do knitting? We're going to do that on Friday. We're going to start. And so if you need knitting needles, please let me know because I found a box of knitting needles that I bought some time ago from India. scarf knitting needle size 10, which is in a US or 10 inch, a US 11 Lion brand needles. So if you need knitting needles, I have 5 pair of these. And if we run out, never despair. Let's see, never runs out. I have 3 pair. I love these. These are US 10, 6 millimeters, only 7 inches long. But these are for kids or very, very beginners, so that you know which one is your working one, the red one or the blue one. I think these are fun. I love using these. So if you need them, just send me an email, Gmail, and I'll mail you one. Okay? Okay. You need some to learn? Leslie, send me your address. Gmail me your address and I'll send it out to you. You probably won't get it by this Friday, but this Friday we're only going to do casting on. And so you can do that with pencils. You can do that with pencils. You can knit with pencils. Just saying. Mateo, hello, hello. Hola, Mateo, ¿cómo estás? What are we knitting? Denise Lee, we're going to learn how to knit. We're going to learn how to cast on. We're going to learn how to do a couple different kinds of casts on so that you can practice during the week and figure out which cast on is more comfortable for your hands, the agility of your hands. Some people can't do, and they have to just, I'll show you the different kinds and you can figure out which one works best for you. And then we will work on a knit stitch. And when you started crocheting, how you got your hook and you got your yarn, and you had to figure out how to hold your hook and how to hold your yarn. And then the next thing you did when you figured that part out was to do a chain. And then you just do a chain until you are comfortable with the hook and the yarn and the tension. And your piece of work is even. And that's what we're going to do Friday, is we're going to get familiar with the hook and the yarn and our tension and the rhythm of knitting. We're going to do some knit stitches. If everybody can pick up on that all right, then we'll do some purl stitches, and then you'll have homework for a week to practice knitting and purling if we get that far, okay? And then the first project that we're going to do will be a knitted pot holder. Remember we did a washcloth. We're going to do a washcloth. Remember we did the pot holder? I crocheted a pot holder, a square one. We're going to do something simple like that. We're just going to make a knitted washcloth or dishcloth, whichever one. Jacqueline Marley, I knew you were here this morning because I saw your shamrock earlier. Mia, I can't wait to teach. Sister Susie's not going to learn to knit. You don't have to, and you're still welcome to come because everybody's welcome here. Amanda, hello, hello. It doesn't matter whether you have long needles or short needles. Look what I found on the floor while I was cleaning up. This is a 16-inch number 4 millimeter circular needle. Look how little that is. Or I have these. These guys are longies. These are a little shorter. Here's my very favorite one. These are my favorite ones, these little ones. They're just 7 inches. I think the rest of them are up in there. There's all kinds of knitting needles. Take a look at these. Oh, I walked yesterday and today I am a suffering. Mm-mm-mm. Look at these. These are nice. These are, wow. These are Crystal Palace 6s. And they're about 10 inches long. And then I have these. And I don't think these tell me what size they are, but I have them in several different sizes. And these are long ones. These, I like these. They're prims. They're prim needles, and they have this really cool thing on the end where it just pops in and you never lose them. And there's enough room in here for all your stitches. So when you're done with your project for the day, you can pop the ends together and your stitches don't come off, which is really, really nice. Really nice. And another thing about these are, if you look, they're triangular. So if you lay one down, it doesn't roll off your table and get lost underneath your chair. Somebody's done some good knitting here, and they know. They know. And then these, you guys know these. These came from the Dollar Tree. And these are plastic, 5.5 millimeters, 5 millimeters, and 4.5. And they're probably 10 inches long. Nope, they're 12 inches long. They're 12 inches long. So any will do. And we'll learn about these too. These are color play. One is these are 10 inch. One's a 5 and one's a 3. You don't have to have fancy needles. I have had these for like a bazillion years, and they have served me well. Just plain old ordinary everyday aluminum hooks. You can tell how well they have served me. This is for socks so that you get a heel. No, I'm kidding you. Don't believe me today. I'm goofy. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, let me put these back. And these go back in. I'll stick them in there because I like those. Okay, then the other thing, I'm serious about this. If you want to learn to knit and you don't have a needle, don't go out and buy them because you don't know whether you're going to enjoy knitting or not. And I don't want you to go spending a lot of money when I have them here in my stuff. So we're not doing a thumb anytime soon. We're not making mittens. Although I learned from Len, the crafty cranker, how to make mittens on the Addy Central machine. So easy. So stinking easy. Diane Major, I think you go down one size from a crochet hook. That's what I was told. So if you use a 5 millimeter hook on a 4 weight yarn, then you would use a 4 millimeter needle. I can't answer that. I don't know. You want an Addie, Margie? The big one or the little one? You're making mittens? You know what, Leslie? I have all these things. I have all these. What does I have all the things and I don't use them. I don't have enough time to use them. And I'm like Kim. It's like, oh, wow, I'm going to make these. And so I make 73 of those. And it's like, oh, wait, look, I could make these. And I make 29 of these. It's like, oh, wait, I could do 3 of these. And there's no way that I can use up all of the stuff that I have. So, in my way of thinking, why should that stuff stay here, not being used, when there are people out there that could use it and would love to use it? So, speak up. Let me know. If I have it, I'll send it. If I don't have it, I'll tell you I don't have that. You know how it works here. If I've got it and you need it, you got it. If I don't have it, nobody's got it. Frizzy! That's my Fritzster. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Margie, this is a whole new year. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? There are a whole bunch of people that say that this is the year that the world will end, that Christ will come again. We're all going to get raptured. Those of us who have been good and those of us who have been nasty are going to be staying here and get the bees sting for 3 years or something. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't worry about that. I only have so much time left and I have so much stuff to do that I only can do what I can do in one day. And that was one of the lessons that I learned over this last week was I do no one any good if I'm not my best self. You know it. You can look at me and you can tell whether I'm my best or not. Because you've seen me enough on this program to see me in my good days and to see me in my less than good days. And if I get down, nobody's going to keep, you're not going to keep coming because I don't like to hear people crab. So I'm sure you don't either. Right, Sam, I think that's the best thing to do. On the yarn band, it does tell you, well, you guys have seen it. You just probably haven't paid attention to it because of you don't knit. But this is a medium 4-weight yarn, 85% cotton, 15 polyester, crochet hook to get the gauge of 10 inches or 4 inches by 4-inch square. You would use a 5.5 millimeter hook or an I9. To get a 4-inch by 4-inch square in knitting, you would use a 5 millimeter needle, which is a US 8. So it is smaller. You were right, Diane. You do go smaller. According to this yarn, you do go, this says a 0.5 millimeter. What did I tell you? With hook size, an 8, US 8. And the crochet hook was a 9. So you're right on, girl. Chopsticks. Yeah. Be sure and wash them off, Diane. They'll work for Friday. Amanda, send me your address. Miss C's Cottage at gmail.com. No apostrophe. Sandra Carlton. If I've got it and I'm not using it, it's just going to sit here and collect dust, and I hate dust. It makes me sneeze. So Lulu, I talked to Beverly the other day. She's doing fine and considering coming back up on YouTube this year. So I was so excited about that. And she said you're part of the reason. She calls you Cindy Lulu because of the Cindy Lou Who. That's right, Amanda. And we don't know because it even says that when Christ comes again, even Christ doesn't know. Only the Father knows when he'll come again. So that's got me bamboozled because I thought they were 3 in 1. Football party. That's right. The Rose Bowl parade was on this morning. Angela, my angel in the frozen stone. Hello, sweetheart. I love you so much. She's only half as tall as me, but boy, does she give good hugs. Oh, Sujan, God blesses me every day. Yeah, negativity. Cricket. Hello, hello, hello. When I get to Ohio, I'm going to go visit Cricket. I've been waiting for 2 years to go do that visit. And Angela Branham, listening and crocheting. We're going to learn Friday how to knit if you want to. If you've got knitting needles, bring them out. It doesn't matter what size they are for this Friday. Okay, it does not matter. You can have cotton yarn, you can have acrylic yarn, use a scrap. It doesn't matter for Friday. It's just going to be practice. That's right, Lena. Usually you want a smaller needle for the ribbing because so it fits tighter around, but we're not even getting into that right now. We're sticking with basics. Hello. How are you, Gwen? If you need knitting needles, give me a holler. I have plenty. Yes, I mean Bailey. Bailey said she was coming back. Miss C's Cottage at gmail.com. That's it, Amanda. Miss C. No, it's MSCS. But don't put the apostrophe S. It's just MSCS. You are, Kim? Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to give you 2 big hugs and maybe 3. Depends on how much more bacon I do. Sally, you never know till you pick up a needle and you just sit for a minute and the yarn says, psst, psst, I want to be a cowl. Speaking of cowls, hold on. Hold on a cotton picking minute. Woohoo! They're both here. Boy, talk about cotton picking. I'm telling you, I am lucky. No, I am blessed. I'm not lucky. This is the first square that I did with Kim Fortune. We're doing Catherine Montgomery. I think it's Caroline Montgomery, maybe. We're doing her box of granny squares, and she's calling this thing luck of the draw granny square, and she just pulls out the cards, shuffles them all up, cuts the deck, pulls out one, and puts the rest of them back in the box, and that's the one she does. So the first one was this one. It was called the all over or the together or the tight or something. I don't know what it was called, but it was good. It's a nice one, but I've decided to do I pulled out a couple shades of blue and a white. And so I think I'm going to do each one of the squares in color combinations of blue or a solid blue, depending on the square. And then put them all together to make a blanket for my little bed. Hello, Chandra, gentle with a smile. Hello, hello, hello. Claire Montgomery. Okay. I knew it started with a C, but I couldn't remember. Okay, and then I love Sarah Satch. And Sarah Satch last week had a cowl and an ear warmer. And I thought, you know what? I've never made either one of those. So I got out some yarn and I made an ear warmer. And a cowl. And I like them. This is acrylic. This is, I love this yarn. Nope, it's Premier. It's Premier Marl, and it's called Quartz. Quartz Marl. Isn't that beautiful? Gray and shades of pink. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so those are two more things that I've been whipping up since I felt better because it's New Year. And I told you I have a favorite waitress at the Clock in Gainesville that we like to go to. The color suits me. Yeah, because of the gray hair. Thanks. I know what you meant, Jen. Um, I am making her, she had a little baby about a year and a half ago, so I am making baby things for her. And this is the new dress that I'm making. And I just love it. I love, love, love it. Now I have to go around the neckline, and you do single crochet, chain one, single crochet, chain one, and it comes out like a picot, or maybe a chain two. I don't know. But and you do the same thing around the arms. Now I'm thinking maybe I'll do it in this yarn. This is a cotton yarn because we live in Florida and it gets really hot. But this is an acrylic. It's the baby yarn. It is why are all these things disappearing on me? Well, it's got to be at the other end. Oh, I know where it is. It's down in the duh brain dead. It's down in my to go bag. This is Baby Bee Sweet Delight Prince, and it's called Teddy Bear Cuddles. So that's what I'm doing the bottom of this with. But I think it's coming out really pretty. And wait till I show you this. I shouldn't have, but I told you I did get a windfall, and I'm probably not going to keep it long because look what I bought. I went online, Amazon, of course. Amazon is my downfall. And look what I found. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Guess what? I think they'll go. What do you think? You think they'll go? I do, I do, I do. Diana, you're a genius. And of course, they came with a white pair and a navy blue pair and a purple pair and a lavender pair and a pink pair. So, you know how many dresses I have to make now? Maisie and Ruth. Maisie and Ruth. This is a one by her. Whoops, this goes back in here. And of course, I wanted to, these were cream, so look at those little feet. And you know when little fat legs go in here, it's not going to be like this. It's going to be like this. With the diaper butt, you betcha. And look at it's cabled. They're so stinking cute. And they came in black and navy and cream. So I just had to get the 3-pack of those. Because it does get cold in Florida, not often and not for a long time, but there are days when it's just a little chilly and you don't want to turn the heat on. Okay, so then I went to Premiere and I copied this off. This is a free pattern. And this is crocheted. This one, remember I told you I wanted to use the dotty? Look at here. This one is made with dotty and it is knitted. I don't know if you can see it very well because of the that's a cute one. And then there's this one. And this one is dotty also. It's knitted. These are all free patterns. So if we get good knitting, maybe we'll try some stuff. Some stuff. And then I found this. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, I want to make this. But I want it to be a little bit longer and I want pockets in it because I have to have pockets. I'm a pocket girl. Pork fat and pockets. That's what I need. Pork fat and pockets. Okay, back to the chat. Jeanette Egan is here and Barbara Clark. And Samantha. Hello, sweetheart. Oh gosh, I remember wearing stirrup pants. Yep, you put your stirrup pants on, you can wear anything. All right. Gosh, I don't believe we're almost out of time already. And I was going to do a UFO giveaway today. Okay, here's what we'll do. Is Sunita in here? I thought I saw her. Or I did not see her. I thought none of those, Margie, none of those three. The one that I did was on Maisie and Ruth on their website. I think her name's Amanda. But it was one of her patterns, a free pattern. Zoila! If Sunita is here, are you here, Sunita? Pebble says a blanket hello to everyone. And Sally Stevens is saying Happy New Year, Zoila. Michelle D is here. And Nifty's here. And Mateo, hello, Mateo again. Yes, what? Yes. Sunita is here. Jennifer's here. Chandra's here. Margie's here. Barbara Clark is here. Lulu's here. I have 10 minutes, guys. I have 10 minutes not only to tell you how much I love you, but I do want to share this with you. If you remember, it's difficult for me because it's been a whole year. January 7th, I did my very first live stream. Did I tape a program and upload it and put it on because I was afraid? No. I just hit the live button and went live for Miss C's cottage somebody Sunday on January 7th, 2024. And I've been going live every week since then. And so next Sunday will be the 52nd Sunday that I have had a live somebody Sunday. And I'm going to do some stuff. Maybe some stuff. I don't know. Maybe wait till the first, or maybe just end up the year that way. Yeah, it's been a year. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? And if you remember, when I started my channel, I said, before I started my channel, I went to all of these people that I really enjoyed their programs. And this is why I enjoyed this one. This is why I enjoyed this one. And this is what I got from this one. And all of those things I wanted to bring into my channel, because I felt like if I could play a game like Christy, the Crochet Creations by Christy, that would hold people's interests. If I could be as calm as Mara, that would hold people's interest. Mara doesn't say, "Oh, I'm really sick today and I don't know, I've got a headache and I don't know if I can continue." And, she's not like that. I didn't want to be like that either. Sarah Satch brings in such fun things to do every Friday. And they are fun, and they're not just dumb fun, they're fun. And she's always laughing. She's always laughing about something legitimate, not like goofy, not like someone that we had held office this last year who didn't know what they were talking about and just laughed things off as an answer. I'm not going to be like that. I'll tell you, I don't know. Let's find out, and we'll do it together. And I want it to be fun and do fun things. And I wanted to give people the opportunity to have a share in. I borrowed the Let's Make a Yarn deal. We call it Pick Your Blessing. I give away stuff. I call it UFOs, my unfinished objects. I give them away. But the one thing that I really wanted to do from Sarah was every year Sarah chooses a word. She's not the only one, but there are several podcasters out there that choose a word and they work on that word for themselves all year. I had it written down what I did, didn't I? see. Let's see what I had last year. I don't know if I can find it. And I don't remember what it was because it's a new year. But my word for this year is charity. Charity. It's a noun and it means giving to others from your excess generously. It's a helpfulness for those that need. It doesn't just mean writing out your check to St. Jude's. Yours is better, Kitty Lee, Kitty Lane. No, I can't remember her real name now. That's, see, hope. See, that's a good thing because if you've got something to hold on to, I think it helps you focus better, especially when you're down. Okay, in its highest form, charity means love. There's faith, hope, and charity, and the greatest of these is charity or love. It's the love of God. He gives to you and you give back. It's that reciprocal agreement and the love that you have with your viewers. And I feel that love with you. And I hope that I'm coming through as sincere in my love for you because I do love each and every one of you. Some I love more, better, different, because you are different and our relationship is more and better than others. And some others I don't know as well yet. And I can only hope that that love will grow as I begin to know you better, which is why I just like to talk through things. Okay, another aspect of charity or being charitable is kindness and compassionate, being compassionate with others and forgiving of others. If you can forgive a lie or a slight, you are being charitable to that person. And if you can forgive them a lie when you know it's a out and out lie, and you can forgive them, realizing that for that second, Satan got a hold of that person and they felt the need to defend themselves, then you can forgive them. That's being charitable to that person. So it's not even giving uh what's the word? Cyndi Lauper was some kind of girl. Somebody help me here. Kindness and forgiveness. Yeah, charity starts at home. Yes, being good to your people. Material. Yes, thank you. I knew you guys would come up with it. Okay, it's not only giving of material things, but of your spiritual things too. Your kindness, your compassionateness, your compassion, and your forgiveness. Those things too. You can be charitable in that. So that's my word. I'm sticking to it. My time is up. There's exactly 20 hours of viewing time in this month for me, and so I'm sticking to it. So I will say to you, I love you all so very much. Sunita, you are here. Happy birthday, sweetheart.
Thank you.
I'm not going to sing.
No, it's okay. I popped up here because you wanted to do the UFO giveaway. Do you still want to do that?
No, I'm not going to do that today because we're out of time and I'm tight on time this month because there's only 24 hours. I mean, there's only 20 hours in my package. So I want to stick
Okay.
to it.
All
But
right.
thank
Well,
you. I've been
happy
missing
New
you,
Year birthday.
sweetheart.
I know it's been a rough month, but
I I
we'll
know
get
with your
through it.
mom. I still
Yeah.
love you.
Thank you. I love you more. Bye,
I
guys.
don't,
I'm gonna go to lunch with my kids.
that sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bye.
guys, God keep you in his hands. May he keep you safe and may he give you the best year ever. And I love you all, and I'll see you on Friday with your needles ready. And don't forget to email me if you need needles. Okay? I love you all.